Good afternoon, everyone. Hope you're having an awesome March break with your kids. Today, I wanted to talk about building happy memories with our children in a divorced family. So today, I'm recovering from the kids and I had a lovely trip to Niagara Falls, and we went to a water park for a couple of days, had a blast. I'm a little tired, but we built some lovely memories. So you know those times of transition between mom and dad where there can be sometimes some angst or some, anger or negative emotion because, oh my gosh, he's going to be late or she's not going to show up when she said she would. We have an agreement and pick up or drop off is supposed to happen at a certain time, and I know that that person's going to be late. I want you to step back. I want you to think about it. Is it going to matter a year from now? If he's late 15 or 20 minutes, does it really matter? I remember years ago when we first split, going through all of that, right? Like I would have the kids ready with their coats and their shoes on at the door waiting for him, and he'd be late. And I would be so mad. Like I wasted my time that I could have spent with them, getting them all ready for you, and you didn't show when you were supposed to. And in the beginning, it was so aggravating for me. And, I learned. We know that people don't change, and I can't change what the other person does. I have no control over that. But what I do have control over is how I react, what my thoughts are, how I think, how I react. And I decided in that moment, I'm not going to let this bother me anymore. He gets here when he gets here. I'm going to use that time to continue spending quality time with my kids when dad's late for pickup, and I'm not going to be worried about it anymore. And let me just tell you, it reduces your stress immensely because you're not thinking about that anymore, right? You're just doing what you do with your kids, taking care of things, enjoying each other, and the kids see it. They see, the furrowed brow goes away. The stress lines on your forehead go away. Mom's not bothered about that stuff. Mom's just with us in the moment, being her silly self, building memories with them, having fun. Now we're in such a better place. I make my beautiful boys, unfortunately for them, dance with me. In the kitchen, I'll put on a slow song. Okay, it's your turn. Let's have a dance. Okay, it's your turn. And I get, oh my God, Mom, did you pick the longest song possible? When is this song going to end? But what am I doing? I'm building memories with them. I tell silly jokes or just make them giggle over silly things. I'm building memories. Years from now, I know that they're going to look back and they're going to smile and they're going to think about all the happy things that happened, how Mom was in the moment. Mom was enjoying them and they were enjoying her, and she wasn't bothered by all that divorce nonsense. Being in the moment, being present, letting it go. It's not always easy. There are always things that are going to bother us. And the reality is you split from your ex for a reason. There were things that bothered you during the marriage, and people don't change. There are going to be the same things that bother you when you're divorced, but you have to interact with each other because you have children. So you will be interacting for a long time to come. And how do you want that interaction to go? Do you want to be stressed out all the time because they bother you or they annoy you? Or do you want to spend that time being in the moment with your children, enjoying each other and each other's company, and building a legacy together? What do you want your kids to remember years from now? I like to think of it as it's not a broken home. It's two divorced homes that we have, Mom's house and Dad's house. And the kids don't have to feel like they came from a broken home. If you maintain your peace and your happiness and you spend quality time with your kids, they're not going to feel like I come from a broken home. They're just going to know that they have two houses. And they can still be happy. They can still be productive souls in this world. They can still live a good life. And it's up to you as their parents to really make sure that that happens. One other thing we do in terms of building memories is I have a happy jar at home. And what we do is from time to time, I'll give the kids a couple of pieces of paper and I'll say, okay, think about a couple of happy things that happened and write them down. And then at the end of the year, we open that happy jar And so on New Year's Eve, we spend reading through all the lovely things that we wrote. And of course, they're kids, right? Some of the stuff they're going to write is just silly, funny stuff, making fun of each other. But some of the stuff that they write is so beautiful. And you as the parent get to hear things from their perspective that you might not otherwise have heard. And how many times have I read a piece of paper that says, I love my awesome mom? What is that telling me? That's telling me I'm doing something right. That's telling me that they're happy, that they have these beautiful thoughts about the things that we've done in the year that made them happy. And it's not about the fact that they've got divorced parents. It's about the fact that they've got a parent that loves them, hopefully two parents that love them, and are building happy memories with them that they can take with them through their life. And when they get older, they'll do the same with their children. Build happy memories. When things are not as you would like them to be, remember you have control over how you behave, how you react, and how you think, and the words that are coming out of your mouth. Step back, take a moment and breathe, and get back to your peaceful self, and remember what's most important. It's enjoying your beautiful kids and just having a nice time. I'll just leave you with this one funny thing that happened while we were in Niagara. The kids wanted to go to a haunted house. So I remember years ago, they would ask the same thing, and I think, oh, they're a little bit young, so we would go to the haunted house that wasn't really that scary. Now they're 11 and 14, so they say, Mom, we want to go to the really crazy haunted house that's really scary. So I say, okay, you're old enough, let's go. And what happens? My, how times have changed. I'm the one that's screaming like a maniac. They're laughing their heads off that Mom's hilarious. Look at her. They're holding my hand. It's okay, Mom. You'll be okay. So we get to the end, and I had a big laugh, and I thought, like, look at this. What beautiful moments we're creating. They get to laugh at me all they want. I'm happy they're laughing. And we built another memory, and I bet you that that trip to Niagara is going to show up in that happy jar. And I'm going to be smiling ear to ear because my kids know I am in the moment, enjoying my time with them. And I know that life's too short. I want them to have happy memories, not sad memories, not memories about Mom and Dad can't get along. I want them to have happy memories about the time we spend together, that Mom is in the moment, enjoying herself, having a smile on her face, being at peace, and most of all, Mom is loving her kids and letting them be happy as well. I hope you have a wonderful, awesome rest of your March break and build happy memories. Take care.